Take 4, A and B common mark.
For Life is a legal and family drama that goes through the challenges that Aaron Wallace, who's someone who was wrongly convicted, it goes through the challenges that he has in the penal system and his relationship with a female warden and how they try to get over certain circumstances.
The idea initially was to do a feature film, and I was like, it was too much of a journey to try and do it in 2 hours. Like, I think that the right thing to do would be to create a series so you can convey all of the different trials and tribulations that he went through on that actual training.
I mean, when you're innocent, like he is, I mean, it can go one of 2 ways. It can completely, dampen your spirit and you can go into a hole. But what it did for Aaron was it did the absolute opposite. That gave him the drive he needed to prove his innocence and to achieve and become the lawyer that we see him, grow throughout the season. And it gave him the impetus that he needed to, that's his purpose for living, is to get out.
I thought it was such an inspiring story. I thought it was filled with so much hope and emotion. And I also realized that it was an opportunity through this incredibly heroic underdog character to explore our criminal justice system, legal reforms, our prison system, and get at it in a way through an entertainment engine that would be incredibly compelling for the audience, and also be something that could elicit discussion and contemplation about, what are we doing in our society.
I think what's really exciting is because we have different cases week after week, we are able to highlight the differences in the way people who have been, charged, whether they've done a crime but have been overcharged, or because of their circumstances, because they might come from poverty, or they haven't had bail money, or whatever it is, or the prejudice of the public defender, or and also these prosecutors. Sometimes the prosecutors are so ambitious for something that they will fight tooth and nail to get someone sentenced, and forgetting that person's life is going to be destroyed.
Losing a family member is tough, regardless of how you lose them. Losing someone to prison, again, regardless of innocence or guilt, is very taxing on a family, especially if that person was contributing to the household, but also is a loved one. I mean, children grow up without their parent. Spouses or partners grow up without their partner and that support. Mothers without their children. So it's an absence that's felt and sorely missed. And also in order for the families to try and stay connected, it can be really difficult for people to make that journey to see their loved one because of time, money and time, especially if they're locked up really far away. So it's not easy for people to stay connected. And I think that's one of the things that we explore on the show, how this family was able to maintain that connection and stay a family.
I hope the audiences feel a sense of responsibility, personal responsibility, that even if they are not personally in the legal system as a defendant or as a plaintiff or as a criminal attorney or prosecutor, that they feel a sense of responsibility to the American justice system at large. It says that it only works if we work it. And there has to be oversight, there has to be checks and balances in it, and there has to be full participation. So when an audience member sees this show, the next time they get that jury duty summons in the mail, when they sit there listening to this case, they take that responsibility seriously. And they realize that somebody's literal life is on the line, and that we all have to actively participate in getting it right.